I have to do this. Give me a J, give me an A, give me a nondescript letter that wearing a carnation, and give me a something that comes before an F, and then free.
3, 2, 1, ignition,
Little bitch, baby, child, fucking pink tote.
Astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything!
I want that brain taken out.
Heat Vision, the motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives, blocked at every turn by adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I forget about, don't make the sound, just move out.
Knowledge is power, for real.
Okay, so hi, it's Jack. I'm not a Titan today. I took the day off. I am a star, I guess. Hi. Kind of an interesting morning. It's not usually like this. I woke up in diplomatic mode, and there's another diplomatic session happening in a few minutes that I'm not going to be part of. Thank God. I used to wonder what the hell happened at all these private backdoor meetings and shit where people did their thing and like, oh, how did they get, what are they doing? What's going on? Why? How come those people get to go and those people don't? And like this and pick and pull and shit. And I wondered why it was that way. And what's more, I wondered what it was like to do that, right? And then I came to realize, it took a long time because I didn't really care that much. I was just kind of curious about what it's like when people are doing things that I'm not invited to. In this particular case, when people are invited to diplomatic shit where other people aren't involved, it's really boring if you're actually supposed to be there because you already know why you got to be sequestered. It's kind of like sitting in one place and then they build a prison around you, right? And then it's not really a prison as long as you keep your mouth shut. And then if you don't, then they take you to the skiff, which is waiting for you directly. I've got two phone numbers that they're sequestered. Their phone numbers are not allowed to receive my shit, and they can't talk back because they're not allowed to know what I'm sending to them, or they're busy or some shit like that. And I woke up in diplomatic mode, and I guess I'm still in diplomatic mode. I don't want to be a diplomat anymore. I'm tired. This sucks. It's not fun anymore. I'm just kidding. It's actually a lot of fun. The reason why I'm recording this now is because I was just at the I'm still in the same place, but I was reading the the transcript from the latest Richard Groper extravaganza 77 minutes ago. You know, it's surprising when things open up all of a sudden. And then, it's like the bat signal. It's literally like the bat signal. And I'm never invited to these things. I'm not part of the Groper. I'm not part of the Groper gang. I don't have inroads. I'm not even trying to be a good diplomat. I don't give a fuck. Apparently, though, there's only so many people who can do what I do at all, let alone smile cheerfully about it later. So until somebody else shows up, I guess that's me. And then what I'm really doing is not really diplomacy. It's being an asshole. In that vein, I'm not going to read the things that I'm reading out loud because I think that would be rude. I just caught up to the part where I say booted, recalibrating, not live. Okay, so that's when I came back to the channel. Whatever the fuck. What do you call these things? Is it a page? Is it a video? Oh God! You know, all of you are busily working, spending your days and nights toiling and laboring so that you can create the world that existed in idiocracy. I don't think you should do that. I think you should do something different. I mean, there's not a damn bit of difference anything that I say is going to do because you're going to keep on doing what you're doing anyway. You're probably not going to be allowed to listen to me. But nevertheless, I may include in my prayers tonight the hope that you puny-lings are not going to create something stupid that looks like that you have been doing. The more I learn about what the hell's going on, the less I understand why I didn't just fucking kill myself in the first place. I should have just drank the hemlock. Of course, nobody actually offered any hemlock. And then I remember those plants that were offered, comfrey. Oh yeah, the comfrey. God bless it. Where'd they go? Oh, Lord. Probably didn't get permission anyway. Maybe that was the purpose of digging up the comfrey, because people could find out then what happens when a person transplants plants without getting permission. Because it turns out it's probably pretty important to get permission to do things. Similarly to the question that Richard Groper asked earlier, what do I think about people faking their deaths? Okay, so when a death is faked without permission of all the relevant parties, bad shit happens. And it doesn't happen necessarily right away, or it can happen years later, and then most people are not aware that some of the bad shit that happens is a result of people faking their death without permission. But if somebody were to not know this, and to fake their death, and to get away with it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and to have done so without ever asking permission, I don't know exactly what kind of nightmarish hell those people are living in, but I do know that there is a procedure that one must follow. That if one were to do that, you gotta get permission. Like, it's not just a matter of forging and fooling. You gotta pray, and somebody else has to bless your transaction. They don't teach you that in do it myself school, right? I only found that out. I wasn't planning on. I wasn't planning. I had imagined one day I might fake my own death, but I never imagined that I actually would. I mean, I figure if I didn't have any friends and all my family were dead, it wouldn't be that hard to fake my death. I would just enter the world of the dead, and then I wouldn't have to fake anything. And then everybody would wonder where I went. Well, except they wouldn't wonder, because if they wondered, they wouldn't have left me. Never mind. Long story short, I didn't fake my death. It seems like somebody may have tried to fake their death after successfully taking my identity or something like that. Like, that seems like a dumb thing to do, but you'd be surprised how goddamn foolish a time-traveling fucking space leopard can be when they're high as fuck and tripping balls and having a fucking cocktail every night. By the way, message from an unknown source and an unnamed individual. She says she's sorry for drinking. Oh, and she wants. She's really sorry for. She says she's really sorry for drinking. She's not sorry about the other shit. Yeah, I don't blame her. Yeah, she says she's sorry about drinking. Okay, I believe it. Apparently, there's this story involving Tecumseh. Was that who just apologized? Oh, well, maybe. I don't think that was. Why would Tecumseh apologize to me for drinking? I don't even know the man. Okay, so somebody apologized for drinking, and they had promised that they wouldn't drink, and they drank, and they got away with it, they thought, and they drank, and predictable results ensued. And somebody who did that is now very sorry and wishes to make amends, and did so telepathically to me. I buy it. That could be at least 4 people, right? And it's only one of them. Yeah, the others are shadows, and the other ones are not responding as the way. You know, if a person is really telepathically talking to you, you would think they would be able to answer some basic questions correctly, right? And that is in fact the case. So I'm generally able to tell the difference between a hallucinatory fantasy and wishful thinking, and somebody who's actually, like, you know, squinching up their brows and trying to get a message through. That's actually okay. I don't mind. But some people have been curious as to how much shit I can talk in one day about my drug use and my ability to stay immune to certain things and blah 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 blah. Many of them have not heard all of what I have had to say, and to a man, every single one of them have thought that I'm completely full of shit, right? And then gone about their life, and in their little mental column, they thought, oh well, Kuczi's just fucking insane. Well, I'm not, right, and I wasn't lying. I may have been a little rude and rambunctious, and perhaps speaking out of turn when I talked about my soon-to-be highly classified technologies that I've created. But I don't give a fuck. See, if you don't write down your technologies, they can't patent them. And if they can't patent them and they're not written down, what do they do? Send a battleship to my house and fucking blow me up? Like, no. It's like, fuck you. I'm not. Nothing's patented, and yeah, they exist, and fuck you. I'm not gonna tell you. Like, you know, they just and then they drive away. It doesn't matter. I didn't want to end up like Wilhelm Reich or Tesla or Eugene Malov or anybody else who fucking invented anything cool and then got fucked. I avoided that outcome by, among other things, having a cooler name and not writing anything down. Yeah, so They kind of have to keep me around if they want to exploit me. And I don't think anybody wants to. Well, I think some people want to sexually exploit me, and I'm probably down with that, right? But I'm not gonna write anything down. Bless her heart. Grapefruit was the first one. She was the first one to ask me to write anything down at all. The first goddamn one. God bless her. That is a woman who loves me. She asked me to write things down, and what's more, I did. I did write some things down. It counts. I didn't write down anything useful, right? But I did actually write for her, and she asked. Others had couched to others had made the request in various ways, but they had not explicitly said, write down the secrets to your technology. Yeah, they didn't actually ask for what they wanted. A lot of women are like that. They want something, but they don't ask for it directly. You ever wonder why that is? It's because women don't know what they want, so they can't ask for it. And if you've got a woman that you really love and she's really cool and she's amazing and she knows what she wants and she asks for it, that's not a woman, that's a dude. Okay? So that's the rule. It probably won't always be that way, and I don't want to sound too sexist, but that really is kind of the way it is. I don't know if you've noticed the pairing off that happens in lesbian relationships. I know I haven't noticed it because I haven't been around any lesbian relationships. I don't hate lesbians. I don't avoid them. I don't even recognize them. Oh, look, it's two chicks hanging out. The thought as to whether or not they're lesbians or not simply does not cross my mind. Why would it? Well, why would it for me? I know why some boorish asshole would have the thought cross their mind, right? But I myself, it doesn't even register. They'd have to walk up and say, "Hi, I hear her box," and then I'd have to go, "Oh, they're lesbians. They're not just friends." And then I never think about this shit. Like two lesbians who aren't friends but they fuck. Jesus, why even bother? Oh God, fuck! What a nightmare! What a fucking descent into the fucking third circle of Hades that must be. God, go Bears. Why am I bringing this up? Message from Grapefruit. I don't want to repeat it out loud, but it is nice to hear from her. Like, she's not allowed. I can't call her. I can't. There's a what you call it? A no contact order for now. Christ, how much longer that's gonna fucking go on? But she is now in a place where she can reach out and brain touch me anytime she wants. Yeah, it doesn't work that well. She says because I'm just a stupid white boy, she can't connect to my amygdala the same way. She can't connect to my amygdala the way she could to a real human. That's cute. Yeah, she's trying to be like me. I think there's a certain amount of wishful thinking here in that. I would like to talk to her, but see, there's an order. The court has made a determination that there's no contact. The court has said there's an emergency, so no contact. And then the court has not said what the emergency is. It has not responded to the White House indicating that the COVID emergency is over. Okay, so if there's an emergency in Coolidge County, if there's an emergency and I can't talk to this woman, what the fuck is the emergency? And who's the lead investigating agent in charge? Okay, these are questions with answers that exist. These are real questions. They have real answers. And I have not been afforded the opinions of those who think that it's a great idea to keep me in the fucking dark. Brilliant, dude. So since they can't tell me, and they really can't. For one thing, they don't fucking know anymore because they've been booted off the fucking case. The thing to say to me would have been to say, well, we got an ongoing thing, and I'm the public information officer, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they have to tell me the same shit they tell everybody else. And whatever they told everybody else is wildly different from whatever they told me. And then since I don't have any friends alive, and I don't have any partners around, and I'm not going to go make any, I'm shy. Nobody's been able to tell me what the fuck the public point of view on some of these issues are, right? Which has led to some interesting combinations of results. Like, for example, right now, Grapefruit's trying to talk to me. I can't hear her. I hear. It's like in Peanuts with the teacher talking to the students. Sometimes she comes through a little bit more clearly than others, and then it's not audible at all. It's not a sound. It's not. Those of you who have never experienced telepathic communication, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and you'll probably think I'm crazy. You're not even listening to me. And then those of you who have a telepathic bond with somebody, it's nothing like yours. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what you got. Maybe you just think you have telepathy, and the bug that lives in your head behind the curtain pulling the levers and speaking into a loudspeaker. Maybe that's what you got. Maybe you just have a bug living in your head. I don't have a bug living in my head. I have several bugs living in my head, and they have names. No, I'm kidding. I don't have bugs. I guess I have one on my lip. Did you see my earlier live? Oh Jesus! I think I might have I might have herpes or hep T. Hep T is like hep C, but it has a tail. And then I don't know if I'm fucking dreaming about it or not, but I thought I saw like a shadow there before. It's like, what is that? And it's just trick of light. I noticed it on one of the few occasions I was brushing my teeth. But it appears that there may be a tiny lizard living in my lip. Maybe, I'm not sure. I just noticed it today. If you want to look at the live I did on YouTube, and you can see me pointing it out. I'm still a little embarrassed. I don't know how long that's been there, or if it is even there. I could just be imagining things. But according to the telemetry at my disposal, I have a cave filled with dinosaurs at the end of my nose. That's disturbing. There are hollowed out caverns in my teeth where tiny ant-men have begun to create scaffolds containing explosives and subversive literature that they're about ready to blow out the next time I start vomiting uncontrollably, which is scheduled to happen any day now. But since I don't actually drink anymore, that to excess, that doesn't happen. A lot of people have got the impression that I'm some sort of raging drug addict, and no, not at all. You're just a person who's addicted to hearing what other people say about me, I guess, because I don't have any of those problems. Thank God. I'm not even addicted to this beeping. You know, the beeping is actually starting to annoy me. Before I was like, oh, it's my only friend, blah blah blah. It's not really my only friend. I got quite a few of those. Hi, by the way. One of them's real pissed. Oh, you didn't hear that beep, did you? Anyway, one of my friends is super pissed at me because now she has to do a whole lot of work, and she feels stupid because she believed something that wasn't true, and then I guess I made her look stupid by not being stupid myself. That makes sense. Somebody said that to me. They said, "You made me look stupid." Okay, well, now I get it. Now I understand how I made that person look stupid. That wasn't explained to me, right? I didn't know. So the reason why I made somebody look stupid is because somebody who was made to look stupid had been dumb and not told me something that I really needed to know. Yeah. And then rather than tell me that, they pitched a fit. And I get it now, and I'm sorry that happened. Other than being told, that this person had told everybody that they knew that I'm stupid and don't know what I'm fucking doing, when I just demonstrated that I knew what I was doing, I guess that made them look stupid and caused them problems. At some point, somebody should have inserted themselves in the feedback loop and said something to me to get me to stop being what they wanted me to be. Here's your money, sir. Will you comply? Like that kind of thing. But it was apparently deemed not necessary to explain to me that I needed to be dumb and that I needed to walk willingly into the fucking furnace of fire at the end of time. Otherwise, nothing would work out right. And no time did this ever come up. No, I don't believe I missed a meeting. I don't think that there was a secret orientation that explained how everything hinged on me being a dumb fucking idiot who was going to do the wrong thing at the right time and then thus enable Armageddon to cover the surface of my world. No, I'm not fun. No, I'm smart. Hi. I'm not currently dependent on anything. I'm not overwhelmingly subjected to cravings that I cannot deal with. Thank God. I don't know how many of you have dealt with cravings, but it's a pain in the ass. So as soon as I was of a mind to do so, I figured out a way to eliminate cravings from my consciousness. I now have I have strongly projected desires, or strongly. I'm not sure how to put it exactly, but rather than get a craving that I can't control, oh shit, sorry, I just curse for one thing. I think that's where Tourette's comes from. When a person gets cravings that they can't deal with, and they have to suppress them, and they come out somewhere. I think it comes from. I think that's what causes an uncontrollable string of profanity to happen. Right. This has to do with the nature of the profanity experience itself, where the human mind and the physical human body have a structure between them. It's like a little it's like a gate, and words that a person's not supposed to say, like, fuck. I grew up somewhere where they said you couldn't say hell. I remember a fucking teacher. Did you know I just said fuck word 3 times now? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's 4. Fuck was my first word. First word, fuck. Probably because I was born from a Hungarian beastly man who didn't have the same kind of cultural programming. So he had a kid who grew up over here, and then nothing was inherently stopping me from learning about fuck, which is a great word. It's like duck. It's like suck. It's not. It's a tough country faggot word. Did you hear that? You probably didn't hear that. I don't want to be profane for the sake of being profane. I just am, and then there's no one around here to complain about it. If there's somebody around who has sensibilities that I respect, which happens quite often, I respect basically. If somebody can come to my door and knock on it and walk in at all, I'm going to respect them if that ever happens. But I don't respect somebody who can't handle the negative charge that comes from certain words being spoken. George Carlin. Shit, fuck, goddamn, cocksucker, motherfucker, and piss. Is that what they were? The 7 dirty words. Famous fucking case. Famous. Shit, fuck, piss, goddamn, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. Tits. That's what it was. Tits. Yeah. So he did he had a whole thing about it, and then he was the guy who made that whole Supreme Court thing happen, right? How long ago has it been since you heard about this thing? Oh, it was a long time ago that I heard about it, and it would seem that for the most part, profanity in media is I don't know. I don't pay attention to television. The internet has taken over everybody, more or less. If you watch TV, you don't watch TV. Do people watch TV still? Do we have TV? Fuck, I don't know. I'm on the side of a hill next to a fucking military base that's designed to look like a fucking gas station. It's pretty cool. It actually is. It's a military base that's designed to look like a gas station. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. I shouldn't even say so out loud, honestly. But they're badasses. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't know if we have TV down here. If there is TV, it's going to be broadcast from an antenna that's controlled by the military. It's a military-like area. It doesn't look like it. It's not. Fuck, it's not civilians. I'll tell you that. And then the court system down here. It's not bad if you're military. I mean, they treat you with respect, and if you're a nice person that's on the list of nice people. If you're on the approved list of people that a person can be nice to, yeah, I'm sure they treat you better than they treat me. They've been treating me like fly blown dog shit that's been left in the fucking summer sun way too long. This is the latest way they've been treating me. Before they tried a variety of ways of treating me. None of them worked very well because they were all designed for other malcontents that they were looking to squeeze the life out of. Like this entire place, it's meant to take a person who thinks they're tough and crush them down into their component molecules and harvest them for scrap. Okay, that's what was going to happen here, and instead. I am the nut that the compactor could not crack. Okay, like the trash compactor in Star Wars, where they are trapped, right, in the garbage, and there's a beastie down there. I'm not the beast. And then Luke Skywalker, he's desperately talking to his homeboy droid. Remember, I'm not going to pretend I could say it, but shut down all the trash compactors and detection, blah blah blah. And the little robot finally does it. He hacks into the computer, right? Okay, but before that, Han Solo and the Wookiee, that's the masturbator and the Sasquatch, they are trying to slow the compression of the trash compactor walls by putting up a long piece of metal. It doesn't even belong there. Like, how the hell did it get in there anyway? Right? And then, like, I don't know how the hell it would be there. And then, all that trash there, it didn't look like it was trash. It looked like it was, fuck, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make logical sense that that piece of metal would be there anyway. And if it was there, there's no reason to believe that the metal would be able to stop the crushing of the walls, right? It should just be more of the stuff to crush. But what happens in reality? I mean, obviously it's a movie, so in reality it wouldn't look anything like that. And in reality, a space station wouldn't be called the Death Star. I mean, come on, that's you wouldn't call it a Death Star. You would call it a Dark Star. Well, anyway. So Han Solo and Chewbacca the Wookiee, who was a slave that Han Solo rescued, and that's why Chewbacca hangs around with Han Solo. Did you know that? Han Solo saves the Wookiee's life, and the Wookiee gives his life to be Han Solo's companion. That's the deal there. Did you know that? Yeah. So they're using the Force just like everybody uses the Force. It's not just Jedis who use the Force. Everybody, the Force, it's everything. Okay. So they're desperately trying to stay alive, and by moving the piece of metal into a configuration that slows the walls from crushing, blah 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 blah. It's all a metaphor. They're using their thoughts to strengthen their chance for survival, and the manifestation of that is, well, oh God, I miss her. A friend of mine's in jail, and another friend of mine is in captivity, and another one is working undercover. I'm not going to tell you which one's which. I think they're all three, right? I don't know how it works, but there's been a seismic shift, right? Apparently somebody got I don't know. Nobody told me. And then whenever they got captured or whatever, hang on. I'm drinking some pickle juice. Whenever they got captured or whatever, there wasn't no fucking use the phone to make their one phone call and call me. There's no reason to call me. You call me and tell me you're in fucking jail, I'll be just like, oh, okay, cool, hang up. Because I've been pretty fucked off for fucking months, if not years. Most people that I would have liked to have talked to have totally gone by the wayside. I haven't fucking talked to them in fucking years. And I'm not going to say you can all go to hell. Because you did. And now you're back. Probably not from outer space. From fucking inner space hell. Yeah. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm mad. I'm not. I'm glad to see you all back. Or I'm glad to see that you're all capable of having a conversation with a human being that doesn't involve fucking treat me like goddamn dog shit. Yeah. Oh, God. Nothing like a big jar of pickle juice to start your day, right? Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah, so the Force. So they're using the piece of metal to keep it from crushing. I am that piece of metal. I am the blockage that has kept this thing from crashing and burning. And people who have been praying for relief or succor from whatever kind of problems that are ailing them in parts of the world that I have nothing to do with, involving circumstances I know nothing of, and at the cost of millions of lives that I'll never meet. All of it has been reduced to one single line of channeled energy that goes through my heart, which is a great place for it to go. My heart feels very nice. Do you hear about that endometriosis that's been going around? I hear that people have been getting endometriosis. Oh no. Okay, so here's why that's been happening. I can't tell you that. Yeah, I was about to tell you, and then Grapefruit jumped forward. Well, not forward, but to the side. She's off to the side. She's on my right, kind of. She's somewhere off to the east, I guess. I don't know where she is, but I guess she's in a she's in protective custody, let's say. I don't know where she went, but she's been doing things, and they caught her for something. And long story short, she's real sorry. I guess this is the first time that she stopped drinking ever since. Silly girl. You know, I met her right after she started going to AA, right? Like a month after, and I thought that was probably bullshit. Like, come on, really? What are the coincidental odds of that? But you know that can actually happen. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to marry her, oversee her, or anything. She might fucking have to sit in that hole for the rest of her goddamn life. I don't fucking know. I'm not Mr. Man that can fucking boot her or get her sprung. I got nobody to call. What do we do? Call David? Yeah, I suppose she called David. He's probably in custody too. Fucking morons. But she was the member of the triumvirate that I met first, and then just because she was married to him before that, it doesn't matter. It's complicated. I'm sure it is now. But she just jumped forward and jumped forward. A message from her came to me. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. No, that's her again. I'm trying to talk about the past message, not the current one. It's very difficult with this telepathic bonding shit because depending on where she is in time, I don't know when she gets caught. It's probably not exactly right now. But if it's like in the past, then she sends more messages forward and they go back and forth through not a time portal, but there's a way that communication can happen from mind to mind that is independent of time. I don't know if you knew that, but it's true. And she says that I'm not allowed to talk about the endometriosis problem. Oh God, I promise that I won't tell what I just figured out and was told. Well, that's a real problem, isn't it? And then if you've got little puppy dog tails poking out of your lips, you have my sympathies. And I'm wondering if you know, can you give me the number of your herpetologist and your plastic surgeon? Because there's, I don't think there's gonna be problems. I think this is the last day of that, and then tomorrow, your tomorrow is gonna be my yesterday, and I won't know what I just said then. But tomorrow I will be on a different planet. Okay, I love you, ATABA. Bye. I love you, baby. I do. God, I love you. If you could read my mind, love. Well, then you wouldn't have to have my fucking show, would you? Yeah. So you better not read my mind, okay? What a tale.
Burn this whole building down.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
If